if the allegations that have come out are correct, they are absolutely breaking the rules. And if FIFA don't do anything, if UEFA don't do anything, then it's up to the football world to stand up and make them take notice. It's up to journalists out there who have clout, who have leverage to publish these stories, to get people talking. It's up to the sponsors to start withdrawing the money from these events and getting UEFA and FIFA to actually really investigate these matters. It's up to heads of state who they say have nothing to do with football. Well, it's up for other heads of state. They have to start leaning on FIFA and UEFA as well and getting them to look into it, because it's absolute corruption of the highest order. At its root, at its heart, football is a simple game. We all fell in love with football as children. Well, most of us as children, playing football in the park, playing football with our mates, jumpers for goalposts, all that stuff. We then dream about progressing, going on playing in underage football, playing for clubs, academies, going on and getting trials. One in every God knows how many make it then to play professional football. And those professional footballers dream about playing professional football at the elite level, at the top of the game, winning Premier Leagues, winning Champions Leagues. These fuckers never dreamt that they were going to be up against somebody who's just playing FIFA in real life and just buying all the best players in the world and just completely fucking over the rules. That's not what any of us started watching this game for. That's not why any of us fell in love with football. And FIFA, UEFA and the fuckers behind the game need to realise that they call it the beautiful game. It's a beautiful game because it brings people together, it unites people. It kicks down cultural barriers and borders. It doesn't pay any attention to race, religion, politics. At its essence, it's not supposed to. That's what football is. That's what football means to me. I hope that's what football means to you. It's not about, at its core, it's not about money. Yes, there's money involved in the game. There's always going to be, particularly at the level it's at now. But there should be absolute fucking transparency in something this important, something this big. It really riles me up that all this shit is run almost as a monopoly and that they can do what the fuck they want. It's our game. It's the people's fucking game. We buy the shirts, we go to the games, we play the games at lower levels, we send their kids out to it, we play their fucking subs every week, we pay for their insurances. We pay for our memberships to be members of Liverpool Football Club. You pay for the memberships of the football clubs you play for. You pay all that stuff, referees, all of it, because you love the fucking game. You go out of your way, you give up your time, your social life, you referee games, you manage underage teams, you work with charities, you do all that shit because you love the fucking game that these cunts are ruining and trying to take away from us. Regular fucking people. It's the people's game, for fuck's sake. Look at these beautiful Brazilian footballers, these amazing talented guys. You heard stories around Luis Suarez. Suarez couldn't afford fucking boots at the time. Couldn't afford a pair of fucking boots when he first started playing the game. Now look at him. Look at how brilliant he is now. Look at the children around the world that idolise him, that look up to him. This hungry South American who's achieved it all in the game, who didn't let things stand in his way, who fought his way to the top of the game. That has to continue. Stories like that are beautiful. Stories like Sheikh Mansour and the people that own PSG and the corruption within FIFA and Sepp Blatter and jobs for the boys and brown envelopes and jobs when you finish and political interference. All that shit has to stop. It has to come out of the game. I'm just a regular football fan. I don't know the intricacies of this, but if we can see this as fans, if we know that there's something that stinks here, shouldn't the people that are running the game for us on our behalf answer to us? Shouldn't they have to come out and at least investigate this? Apologies for that if it was a rant, but it was sincere. It's genuinely how I feel about this. It really annoys me